Hey guys, I just got done shopping at the Goodwill store. I came for a specific Disney book that I noticed it last time I was here, but I wasn't sure if I needed it. So I went home and checked, and I'm pretty sure that I do need it for a Disney series that I'm collecting, but I couldn't find it. They got so many new books since I was there last time, so I just didn't feel like digging through the huge amount of books. Last time there was hardly any children's books. Well, I mean, there was a lot, but for how much they usually have, it seemed like there wasn't that many. Like, you could actually look through them, which is something that you can't always do at the Goodwill store. Usually it's so packed, but it was pretty empty the last time I was there, and it's back to being packed, so I was not about to dig through all those books, and then I wouldn't be able to even get my fingers in between to pull them apart to look at them. So yeah, they were just too stuffed. I did find a book though, so that's pretty cool. I don't have my blinker on. I found a book that I'm pretty sure I don't have, so that worked out nicely. And then I found a case that will work good for my makeup, like anyone cares, but I have all my lipsticks in with the rest of my makeup, and it's kind of crammed, so I found an extra little small case, a little Hello Kitty case that I could put my lipsticks in. So that was cool. And then I found a board game, and it's a board game that I have been looking for a while, a children's board game that I used to play as a kid, and I loved it so much. But it has a lot of pieces, and it's for very young children, so usually the pieces are missing, like not just one or two, but like 5+ pieces will be missing, and they're tiny. So I've come across this game several times and was never able to find one that had all the pieces or even close. So today I found one that has all the pieces plus one extra. I don't know how that worked out, but maybe the parents at some point bought another game to replace some pieces they were missing, but I don't know why there would only be one extra. I have no idea why there's one extra piece, but there is. So I picked that up. The box and the board aren't in the best condition, but really the hard thing is finding the small pieces. So if I come across the game again, the box and the board are probably the easiest things that I could find while at the Goodwill or at a thrift store. So I can probably replace my box and my board eventually if it's that big a deal, which, I mean, it's really not. But if I do find another one and it's in better condition, then I probably will go ahead and pick it up if it's the right price. So I will share that with you guys, share with you the board game and the book. No one's interested in the case, so I probably won't share that. And I found some, I don't know if it was Burger King or McDonald's. I found some fast food toys that I wanted to share with you guys as well. I was super excited to find them because the toys go with a cartoon series that is probably my favorite, or was my, well, it was my favorite growing up as a kid, and I have a ton of nostalgia for it now. So I picked those up and was super excited to find those. I found 3 that went along with that series of toys. I'm not sure how many there are. I haven't researched it or anything. I remember having the toys as a kid. I remember specifically playing with them in the bathtub as a kid. So yeah, I was really happy to find that. So I will share all that with you guys, like I said, when I get back to the house. Traffic was being kind, but I finally hit a light. It's the Goodwill is not that far from my house, thank goodness, but there's a ton of lights on the way there, and I swear they don't function at what seems to be the most optimal, what's the word I'm looking for? It seems like they don't really function as best as they could. They turn yellow and red and green at really odd times. Like, it feels like there's always someone who gets screwed over. I don't know, it's weird how the streets were built out here, and how the lights work out here. Even when there's not a lot of traffic, the lights feel like they really slow you down and make things more difficult than they need to be. I don't know if that's making any sense, but if you live out here, then I think you would notice that the lights, traffic lights, are kind of funky. So here we are. Yay, I'm feeling hungry. Go, people, go. Alright. Oh, should I check the mail? I don't want to check the mail. I just want to get inside. I have a canoe up here that I keep hitting when I park in the garage. Trying not to do that, but last time I didn't scoot up enough and the garage door hit my car. It didn't do any damage because it's meant to, when it detects something or hits something, to just like barely tap it and it goes back up, but still. Okay. I am home, finally. The lady that was checking me out at Goodwill was so slow, and I get anxiety in stores. So by the time I make it to the front of the line, I'm usually just really ready to go. And she was commenting on everything and asking questions and reminiscing, which is fine, unless you're dealing with a person who has, I guess, not really social anxiety, but anxiety with just stores in general. So let me see. Sorry guys, but I need to open the door. Not enough hands. Hey Molly. Hey baby girl. So let's go to my office. Where's Molly? I can't see her, she's way over there. Where are you, Molly? There you are. Hey, baby. Oh, let's go to my office and check out my purchases. And drink my coffee that's probably watered down, but it's fine. It's fine. Just happy to be home. Okay. Let's see if I can set this coffee down without spilling it everywhere. It is so awkward how I'm holding all my stuff right now. Oh my god. That was almost a disaster. Oh, and then my purse is huge and heavy. Okay. Let's get this tripod. Ugh. Okay. Set that there. Get you guys clipped in. Okay. Okay. Now, let's check out my purchases. Briefly, I will show you this case. No one cares. Not that important. It's just small and a perfect size for my lipsticks. But I have the fast food toys in here, which was, like I said, the lady was just doing the most, checking me out. Oh my gosh, how come I can't close this now? Okay. She asked if she could put the toys in the little caboodle, which just slowed everything down. She could have just tossed them in the bag. It wasn't like the bag was too small and they wouldn't fit. again, it's not her fault. It's my fault for being anxious. Most people probably could deal with that. It's not a matter of, oh, my hair looks weird. It's not a matter of, you know, that she did anything wrong or whatever. You know, I'm just impatient because I have anxiety. So, yeah, I was like, I don't care what you do. Come on, let's go. So, anyway, done boo-hooing about that. What are these? It doesn't say on the bag which fast food place it is, and like I said, I can't remember, but it's these little double-sided Beetlejuice toys. These were, I think, they were 69 cents each, which is kind of pricey in my opinion. Maybe it's because they're in plastic. I have no idea. But usually little toys like this don't cost you as much at Goodwill. I want to say they're around like 25 cents or 50 cents usually. So I guess an extra 10 cents or 20 cents is not a big jump, but yeah, I really wanted them because I have a lot of nostalgia for this toy in particular because I loved this cartoon series growing up. It was one of my favorites. I have, in fact, in my desk. Oh, my desk is such a mess. Oh my god. I have the cartoon series in here. This is, I think, the second season. Yeah, season 2 and 3. And I have season 1. So definitely something I was interested in then, am interested in now. So I have this one, and then this one right here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, and this one. Light. I have another one somewhere, and it's a different one from these. I do know that. So yeah, I have 4 now, so that's kind of cool. Picked those up, and then I picked up a golden book. Walt Disney Presents Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. This was 99 cents. And I love when these golden books have the price on the front. That's something that lets me know right away that it's probably an older one. So was super excited to find this. I didn't even flip through it to make sure that it wasn't beat to heck, and it's not. Perfect. Usually I go through it to make sure it hasn't been colored in or none of the pages are ripped out, but I just was super excited because it's been a while since I found a little golden book at a thrift store or a Goodwill. Last time I picked them up, I got them at a auction, well, a farmer's market, auction, flea market type place. So I was super excited to find it, so I just grabbed it and didn't even check it out first. So there's that, and then the board game is Cootie. I loved this as a kid so much. But, like I said, you're super young when you have this, which is kind of strange now that I think about it, because people are so concerned with kids swallowing, oh sorry, burpee, swallowing small pieces, and this definitely has small pieces, and I remember being really young when I was playing this, but I suppose I didn't have any problem with sticking things in my mouth, so maybe it just depends on you know, your kid. I don't know, what's the age for this? 3 and up. Right there. So, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't hear about parents. Well, clearly I was a kid, so I probably wouldn't be privy to how concerned or unconcerned parents were with kids swallowing small parts, and I guess probably it wasn't regulated as much when I was a kid, but I feel like parents would freak out with this now because of the small pieces. I don't know. Do they still make this game? It's a really fun game. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. Maybe they have like a game like this you could play on your tablet or something that's safer. I don't know. But yeah, I just went off on a weird little rant. If you could call it that, I don't know. I guess I'm just perplexed on if parents still let their kids play with stuff with small parts or not. But I did check it out and see if they had all the pieces like I was saying before, and I was most concerned about the eyes. But there are enough eyes for the cuties, and there's even one extra eye. That is the one extra piece. So it's been a long time since I played this, but you start off with just the body of the bug, like this, I believe. Let's read the directions, because it's been a very long time since I've been 3 years old, so. Be the first to build your own cootie bug by rolling the cootie cube to collect the parts you need. First the body, then the head, then all the other cootie pieces. So the head does come off. So okay, you have to collect the body and the head and all the pieces. Let's get out the board, which is right here. Like I said, this is in a little bit of a rough state. You can see that it's been colored on with a crayon right there. So yep, here's the 4 different cooties, 4 players, up to 4 players. Here's the little legs to the cootie, the little beard, the eyes, and the antennae. So that's how the game works. I can't remember how rolling the dice works, but let's see. Okay. So I guess for the body, you have to probably roll this. For the head, roll a 2. For the antenna, roll a 3. And so on and so forth, going down. And then once you have your bug completed, then you win. So, perfect. And let's see. Let's build one so we can see what it looks like for those of you who never played this game as a kid, which is probably like no one if you're in my age group. Oh my gosh, I lost a leg. Okay. Almost all the legs. Little pharaoh beard thing. Got an eyeball. Get another eyeball. 2 more legs. And there we go. That is a complete cootie. So, really excited to find this, because like I said, these little pieces are always missing. The little how tiny all these things are. I've come across this game plenty of times and have not even come close to one that had all the pieces. So super excited about that. Like I said, the game board and the box are, you know, they've seen better days. Definitely some little kid got a hold of this and colored all over it. The top, let me show you the top. So yeah, but it should be easy or easier to find a board, game board, and a box that's in pretty good condition that I can purchase and replace this one with, rather than finding the pieces. So that's what I was focused on for this purchase, and down the line hopefully I can find a better board and box, but it's not that urgent. Ugh, I can't get the board back in there, but this was $2.14. I don't know if you guys saw that when I showed you the lid. So there's that. And yeah, I don't know, how long is this? This video is pretty long. I guess I can end there. And maybe next time I can do a office tour and show you guys what I've done so far in here. Or I can do a little like exploration of my children's book collection. We can check out what I have and just chit chat about that. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure out something. But alright guys, I'm going to put some of this stuff away and drink my coffee and put my lipsticks in my new case. And I will talk to you soon. Alright guys, bye!